I never should have pulled that all-nighter. Because now I'm trapped inside an 18-plus game, living out its worst storyline. My wife is staring at me with dead eyes. There's nothing left between us. Let's get a divorce.
She says Vera is grown now, so I don't have to pretend anymore.
But wait, this woman is a complete stranger to me. I wasn't even married. How am I suddenly the father of a teenage girl? And Vera. Why does that name send a chill down my spine?
While I'm scrambling through my memories, she snaps at me.
Are you just going to pretend to be asleep rather than answer me? Do you hate me that much? Then I see her face. That mole. Oh God, this can't be a coincidence. Have I really crossed into another world? The impossible answer hits me like a truck. That's Molly, the main heroine of Urban Guardian Simulator. And I'm inside Damien's body, the most useless, worthless male lead in the entire game universe. It's real.
The game that kept me company through every lonely night has completely swallowed me whole.
But the real nightmare is just starting. Because I'm not the player anymore. I'm the protagonist.
And this game has one deadly rule: every decision is fatal.
No matter what the player chooses, Molly gets tortured by her boss. The thugs will destroy Vera's future.
One wrong move from me, and this entire family is wiped out.
The worst part?
The original Damien was so pathetic he couldn't even make his wife smile.
Now I've accepted the truth. And I know exactly what my role is going to be. I speak in a low voice. If you hate me that much, I won't bother you anymore. She walks toward the kitchen. Vera has school, and I'm supposed to be cooking. In my old world, Vera was my only source of warmth. How could I let anyone hurt her?
Then suddenly a system notification blasts in my head.
Host strong protective will detected. Pure love war god system activated. Main quest, protect your family. Eliminate every threat.
Another notification follows, and rewards start flooding into my body.
Newbie gift pack received. Internal impurities cleansed. Bones strengthened.
Every muscle, every skill upgraded in seconds. My entire body fills with raw power.
What the hell is this feeling?
The disease that was wasting this body is disappearing.
My strength is multiplying. Perfect.
Now my first step is clear: make my wife happy, stop the divorce, save this marriage.
Finally, I have the power to change my fate. Husband, what are you doing?
The system mistakenly made me a pure love war god. So now I'm going to win her heart with everything I've got. I wake up completely at the sound of her voice.
I grab her hand. Wife, please forgive me. I was half asleep. I will not divorce you. I will never let go of your hand in this life. My wife freezes.
In all our years of marriage, she's never heard a promise like that from this man.
She looks at me like I've suddenly become someone else. What happened to you? My answer is simple. I'm not crazy. Just a little hungry.
Mom and Dad are loving each other so early in the morning. Vera catches us at breakfast, and we both start stammering excuses.
Nothing's happening, eat your food or you'll be late. As Vera gets ready for school, my stomach drops. Every villain in this game has their eyes on her. And there's a twisted continuity in this world. Vera's fate is tied to ours.
If she falls into their trap, Molly will shatter, and the whole family crumbles.
Worse, I remember exactly what's coming today.
A blonde thug is going to target Vera on her way home from school.
He's going to try to molest her. That one incident kicks off every disaster that destroys us. And that nightmare starts today. But I will not let it happen. Vera looks at my face. Dad, what's wrong? Why do you look so scary? Nothing, sweetheart.
Today, Papa is dropping you to school himself.
Really? That's great.
Her answer only strengthens my resolve.
Anyone who touches my family will regret ever being born.
Even in this world of love, some dirty souls are casting their evil eyes on my daughter. You bloody goon, the moment you targeted my daughter, your destruction was guaranteed. Nearby, that blonde thug is staring at Vera.
Wow, her legs and waist are amazing. First grab the girl, then take pictures.
If I get a chance with a beauty like her, I'd trade 10 years of my life.
His entire plan becomes crystal clear. I remember the original scene perfectly. After school, this beast was going to drag Vera into the forest. He approaches her with a cheap excuse. Hey little pretty girl, after school your big brother will take you somewhere fun. Vera steps back. What are you doing? Stay back. I step between them. Do you even want to keep those hands of yours? Then I soften my voice for Vera. Be a good girl. Class is about to start. Go inside. Papa needs to discuss something with his friend. Okay, Papa. Take care. Vera goes inside. But nothing will ever be the same again. Everything changes from this moment. The first change starts with that blonde thug. He sneers at me. Hey, you're that beautiful girl's useless father, Damien. Get out, or I'll shove this knife into you. I can tell from his grip, he doesn't even know how to hold a blade properly. I say coldly, you can't even hold a knife right, and you want to touch my daughter? The belt cuts through the air. Today you'll learn what it means to be beaten badly. I charge into those thugs like I'm clearing a minefield. In front of scum like this, I'm no less than a war god. With every blow, their arrogance shatters. One thug hits the ground, pleading. Master, have mercy. I made a mistake. I understand now. He's broken with one hit. But I lost myself for just a second. His eyes are still lying. I say coldly, if I let you go today, tomorrow you'll bring even worse people and target my daughter again. His voice trembles. No, never again. Never. I've made my choice. When you can't control yourself, you have no right to be near her. The thug screams in fear. No, no, no. But suddenly his voice twists into a strange laugh. Then the system chimes. Congratulations, host. You have successfully eliminated a major threat to the family. Obtained S-level skill, Master Hypnosis. Beginner Hypnosis unlocked. This is powerful. Now I can locate every vile person lurking in the dark and stop them before they strike my family again. Meanwhile, someone angrily announces that the school beauty hasn't arrived at nightclub 808 yet. Violet is waiting there. She lures people with loans, traps girls, collects their secrets, and makes money off them. Her tactics are the same as in the original story, compromising photos, videos, complete control. Then she coerces both Vera and Molly. Watching Violet command the room, I understand her favorite method. She intimidates the helpless. Someone this ruthless could be useful to me later, to control this whole underground empire. But Violet likes to control others. So now she's going to learn what helplessness really means. A terrified mother steps forward to protect her daughter. Alice says to Violet, my daughter borrowed money from you, but she can't pay it back. Please have mercy. I'll repay everything. Violet is already enjoying this. Her smile says she's found another victim. I stay silent, waiting to see what she demands. Violet looks at Alice. You'll repay her money? But with what? You're not bad looking. Now I see her game. She's trying to use Alice's beauty as leverage. If you listen to me tonight, maybe I'll consider letting that girl go. I grab Violet by the chin. Look into my eyes. Her eyes lock onto mine. I ask, now tell me, what is that camera for? Looking into my eyes, Violet starts telling the truth without resistance. That camera is for making a video of Vera. We'll use it to threaten Molly and force her to go to Kyle. As soon as she takes Kyle's name, I hiss, you nasty woman, you don't even have the right to say his name. Now drink that entire bottle of medicinal wine you prepared. The medicine hits her fast. Violet suddenly feels burning heat. She realizes something's wrong. She starts screaming curses at me. What did you do to me? Why is my body so hot? Damien, you'll be killed. She runs toward the door, yelling for help. But I grab her camera. You love making videos of others? Now I'll make yours. Take off your high heels and come here. She kneels down like a stool for my feet. Yes, grandfather. I place my shoes in front of her. These are dirty. Clean them. Shame and anger burn in her eyes, but she can't resist my command. Good girl. Now say something nice and listen to me. The loan shark lowers her head. Yes, grandfather. Please help me. In the original story, everyone was trying to cheat me and take my wife away. So I decided Violet would be the first one I punish. I lean closer. It's your turn first. Soon the pain starts torturing her. Her screams echo through the room, but I just ask, what happened? Can't bear it anymore? Violet calls me a monster. But I remind her of one last thing. You're the monster, I reply coldly. Go home and remember what you felt today. I block every escape route. This body was created in hell to punish vile people like you. I have your video backup. I have proof of you embezzling my money. My mark is already on you.
I lean in and threaten clearly.
Do you think you can escape me in this life? You can never escape. Violet completely gives up. Sir, when will you punish me again?
To test her obedience, I give another order.
Everything depends on your behavior. News of Alice's sudden death should arrive at the police station tomorrow morning.
She agrees without hesitation.
Then the system rewards me. Congratulations, host.
You've successfully captured the villain Violet and eliminated a major threat to the family.
Special reward, mind reading skill. Beginner mind reading unlocked. The first hidden danger is over. Now I'm going to play this game my own way. That night, Molly calls. She says she'll be late. Honey, Kyle asked me to work overtime tonight to refinish the plan. I might be late coming home.
Kyle is her direct boss, and in the game's original story, he bullies her mercilessly. He deliberately makes her work impossible. He forces her to drink with clients, then tries to take advantage of her when she's drunk.
At the office, Kyle tears apart Molly's 3-day plan. 3 days you spent on this? It's completely useless. Are you trying to ruin the company's reputation? Molly calmly defends herself. I prepared this according to the client's needs.
But Kyle refuses to listen.
Am I the director, or are you? I said no, that's it.
Then he lowers his voice and starts applying personal pressure. Molly, the whole industry is in bad shape. This job won't be saved just by working hard.
You'll have to do something for the company. My wife flatly refuses. Please talk with some respect. She tries to leave. I have to go home. My husband is waiting for me. Kyle starts insulting me and offers her money to come with him. What use is that useless husband of yours? What can he do besides being a gigolo?
You have no future with him.
Why not come with me? I'll double your bonus next quarter. Molly refuses him again.
So Kyle moves closer, laughing at her helplessness.
What will you do? Hey, what will you do? Molly tries to get away. Get out of the way. Help! But the floor is empty. Kyle laughs and shouts, there's no one on this floor. Let's see who comes to save you. Hey, who will come?
Then the door bursts open. And I walk in with a slight smile.
Mr. Kyle, so late at night and you're still giving instructions? The door is locked from above too. You're really dedicated to your work. Kyle recognizes me and snarls, Damien, you worthless gigolo and security guard. I step between them and try to silence him. Stop shouting. The guard downstairs is sleeping peacefully. Then I look at my wife. You're fine, honey. Come on.
Seeing the broken door, Kyle loses it. No one leaves from here unless I get 1 or 2 lakh rupees.
Instead of backing down, I stand in front of him. If you want me to stay, fine. Let's have some fun. Get on your knees and apologize. Otherwise tomorrow your wife will take her belongings and leave. Kyle looks at Molly like he can't believe his eyes. I smile and deepen his confusion. Is there tension in the hall? Look again. Is it really Molly standing in front of you?
Before his terrified eyes, where Molly had been standing, his own wife now appears, moving toward him in fury.
Kyle, how dare you betray me?
All his pride vanishes instantly.
He stumbles backward, crashing into a desk. He can't tell the difference between my illusion and reality.
I just watch as fear destroys every shred of his arrogance. The manager sees his angry wife coming at him with a knife.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Kyle falls back and groans.
Wife, I made a mistake. I'll never betray you again. Don't kill me. My real wife stands beside me, watching him writhe. What happened to him?
I say calmly, maybe he's done so many wrong things that now he's starting to see things. I take my wife's hand and lead her out.
Let's leave it at that.
On my way out, I glance back at Kyle once.
This is just the beginning. Enjoy it.
As soon as we're out, my wife grabs my sleeve, worried.
You handled everything well.
But if I really lose my job, I've worked at this company for so many years. Seeing her worry, I pull her closer.
The market is tough. But Kyle has to survive until tomorrow to get Molly fired. This company isn't just his. Molly still needs comforting. So I promise to drop her home and watch the show the next day. Trust me. First let me drop you home. Sleep peacefully. Tomorrow we'll see a good spectacle. My lord, you've come. Where is the stuff? Here. The report contains substantial evidence against Kyle. Kyle lives entirely on his wife's money. She's the daughter of a big business group.
Behind her back, he's embezzled over 30 lakh in just 3 months and kept 2 college girls on the side.
I look at the report. Not bad. The man bows. On your orders, my lord. Even giving my life for you is no big deal. Now the next step is ready.
Make it appear as if this evidence suddenly fell into his hands.
Deliver it to his desk within half an hour.
On the other side, one of his companions speaks lovingly.
After doing such a good job, tell me, when are you coming to me? Kyle replies coldly. Don't expect too much. All that was just to get you to agree to his point. Forget expecting my love. Don't dirty my clothes either. She becomes even happier. It feels so good. This is exciting. Trust me, I'll wait for you. Then Kyle's wife bursts into the office with the evidence. Come forward, you convincing bastard. Kyle freezes. She explodes in anger. You bastard, you spent my money on other girls. You tampered with accounts and misappropriated company money. You're nothing to me now. Kyle starts laughing nervously. Wife, listen, this is all a misunderstanding. These pictures are fake. Someone is deliberately trying to trap me. I look into Kyle's eyes and use hypnosis. Say what's on your mind. Don't hide anything.
Under hypnosis, Kyle starts spilling every dirty secret.
That old woman was ruined by the misunderstanding. Now it's too much. Look at your fat body, you're no different from a pig. If you didn't have money, no one would even wash your feet. The most fun is hanging out with college girls while spending your money. He starts laughing maniacally.
Kyle's wife points at him.
You guys beat him so hard he dies. Kyle keeps laughing even while being beaten. I'm not afraid of death.
I should have gone against you years ago. Then suddenly the hypnosis ends.
All his arrogance vanishes. He becomes completely confused. Honey, what are you doing here? His wife orders, take him away from here. Check all his work. Get back every penny he's embezzled. Then an executive intervenes. Chairwoman, please calm down. The company president admits his mistake.
There was a lack of supervision.
Kyle is fired. The company will fully cooperate with the police. Kyle's wife doesn't let business stop.
Kyle is gone, but the project shouldn't stop.
Don't replace him with someone incompetent.
Then she looks at Molly.
In view of your consistently excellent work, the company appoints you as director of the design department from today. Congratulations. Then the system chimes. Congratulations, host.
You protected your family and completely resolved the workplace crisis.
Dungeon reward, 50 lakh legal cash. Skill upgrade, advanced mind reading unlocked. 50 lakh isn't huge for me, but it's my initial capital in this world.
Just then, a new message flashes.
High risk warning, epic NTR plot activated. Target locked, your daughter Vera.
Threat profile, dual face top student.
Extremely over-controlling. Owen. Now I remember Owen clearly.
He's one of the worst villains in the original game, a controlling monster hiding behind the facade of a brilliant student. The perfect idol, the top student.
But in reality, he's a dangerous predator.
In the original game, Owen used study groups to get close to Vera.
Ultimately, he forced my daughter into an inappropriate relationship.
I barely dealt with one thug, and now this new monster appears.
Owen, you bastard, how dare you target my daughter?
I also remember, his mother is Abby, the top saleswoman in my company and a well-known socialite. Since Owen intends to harm my daughter, his mother will have to answer for his crimes first. Meanwhile, Abby mutters to herself as she looks at a client.
Damn, the same boss again.
She has to get this deal at any cost to pay for Owen's next quarter tuition. The client, eyeing her clothes and sheer stockings, thinks she's made special preparations for him.
Just then the door opens. I walk in. I just came to learn something from our top saleswoman. Abby takes the cue. What's this guy doing here? I don't have time for you. I challenge her. Do you not like to talk? Or do you think I'm not worthy of you?
Abby forces a smile, silently telling herself, just bear with it. Once the contract is signed, only the money matters. In Owen's eyes, his mother has always been a simple, strong woman.
If Owen saw this other side of her, everyone would laugh at the contradiction.
Abby is already furious, and her self-control is slowly crumbling. The client thinks to himself, Soon you'll be begging me for mercy.
He extends a glass to her. Drink some water and clear your throat.
Then we'll sign the contract.
After drinking the water, Abby suddenly feels extremely hot.
Sir, it seems the AC is broken.
It's very hot here, getting too hot.
The client moves closer.
Abby backs away. No, sir, no. He laughs. This heat was created especially for you today.
Inside the closed room, he moves closer while she tries to protect herself.
Don't act so stiff, your body is already telling me the truth. Let me go, let me go. Just then, I enter and grab the client.
Sir, this much fun during office hours will only hurt your backside.
He turns sharply. Who are you? How dare you ruin my fun? I say calmly.
The most important thing is, the camera clearly recorded what you did to her and what you tried to do afterward. Now get out, or I'll post this video for everyone to see.
The client backs away, threatening as he leaves. Just wait, boy.
As he leaves, Abby bends over in pain.
She feels terrible.
Please help me.
I look at her. Abby, look at me carefully. Who am I?
But Abby no longer cares.
Whoever you are, hurry up, quickly. It wasn't right to abandon someone in trouble. Then the thought of Owen comes to mind. Your mother will pay today for the awful things you did to my daughter in the original story.
Now the woman finally agrees to repay her child's debt. She bows her head in defeat.
Okay, I'll pretend nothing happened today. Nothing happened. She looks at me in confusion. Beautiful lady, are you mistaken? Then she realizes the entire incident was recorded and panics. You really recorded everything. Delete it, you bastard. Delete it. But this recording is now powerful evidence.
Her helplessness in my hands only increases.
I ask, tell me, if I send this video to your good son Owen, what will he do?
All her resistance vanishes instantly.
Please, don't show it to Owen. I'm ready to do whatever you want. Please. I agree with a cold smile. This is the right thing.
Remember, from today, your body, your dignity, and your life are all under my control.
You come when I call. Understood? That woman has no choice but to obey. She does.
I clearly remind her of her situation.
Now you have to obey me. Your son will be safe as long as you obey. I will take care of him myself.
Meanwhile, Vera is agonizing over a difficult question.
Just then, Owen notices her. Vera is stuck on this big question. I just solved it. If you want, I can explain it to you. Vera says happily, really? Owen explains the correct method. Look here, this is how you do it. Impressed, Vera says, Owen, you're amazing.
He changes it and applies a different formula.
The answer comes immediately. He smiles. You're smart. You understood right away. Vera looks at the solution and thanks him with relief.
The placement test is approaching, so Owen tells her he has excellent study materials at home.
Tomorrow is the weekend. Would you like to come over for private tutoring?
The study session ends, and Vera happily says goodbye.
See you tomorrow. As Vera leaves, Owen's true thoughts become apparent. You're absolutely perfect.
These eyes, this skin, if they were added to my collection, they'd be my most precious possessions.
He watches her walk away. Tomorrow you'll be mine.
His smile grows more dangerous.
When I'm tired of playing with you, I'll open you up myself. At home, dinner is ready. The aroma fills the house.
Our dinner smells so good.
At the table, Vera talks about Owen's help. Dad. Today Owen, our class top student, was helping me with homework. He's so smart, he can solve the hardest physics questions in a glance. He even invited me to his house for private tutoring tomorrow. With his help, I'm confident I'll get good marks on the test. As soon as Vera mentions the invitation, the system warns me. High risk warning detected. Owen's ill intentions toward your daughter are rapidly increasing. Danger countdown, only 12 hours left. I stop Vera before she can accept. Dad, what happened?
I say firmly, you won't go to his house tomorrow.
Vera protests. But Owen only wants to help me. But my decision is clear. Stay away from Owen from now on.
Then I look at my wife and finalize tomorrow's plan.
Listen to her father's advice. Vera continues studying. She looks so tired.
I say, take her to Universal Studios tomorrow.
My wife's face lights up. I'll buy the tickets. I've wanted to go there for so long. Then she asks, won't you come? I nod. You two enjoy.
I have some business at the company, then I'll meet an acquaintance.
She agrees, though a flash of disappointment crosses her face. As soon as I'm away from my family, my anger turns to Owen. Why is this boy rushing to die so quickly? He seems to have no love for life. I thought I'd deal with him slowly, but if you want to be reborn so soon, I'll fulfill your wish. His greatest weakness is clear: he can't bear to see his mother with another man. Meanwhile, a colleague at the office notices Abby's red face. Are you okay? Why is your face so red? Abby makes an excuse about yesterday's big order and says she just has a cold. Then the pressure hits her again. She grips her chair tightly. What are you doing again? Please stop bothering me. Her panicked voice draws glances from everyone around. But she can't even tell who's bothering her or why. I'm enjoying her nervousness. Weren't all your requests on the sofa yesterday enough? She keeps telling me to keep quiet. But I say, I'm coming over to your house tonight. She says with a slight smile, try sleeping in your own bed today. If you feel uncomfortable, don't come back here. Another woman takes this as an opportunity to get to know me better. Very good. I want to meet them properly too. I'll listen to whatever you say. Before she can say anything else, I finalize the arrangement. Meet me downstairs at 6. Wear the skirt with the biggest slit. She immediately stiffens. She wonders what would happen if she showed up in front of her family dressed like that. She tries to cover the marks on her body with her hand. But I push her hand away. Eat dinner tonight, sitting like this in front of your son. Damien, please spare me some respect. I reply, it depends on how you behave. Now her respect depends entirely on whether she obeys me. I hold her close and gaze intently at the house ahead. Sit still. I want to see what kind of person your beloved son really is. Her restless hands betray her nervousness, while my full attention is on the upcoming meeting. When the bus arrives, she can hardly stand properly. We've arrived. Why are your legs so weak you can't even get off? She nervously tries to remind me of my promise. No, remember? You promised we'd only have dinner. She grips my sleeve tighter and repeats the same thing. I don't give her any assurance. It completely depends on your behavior. She falls silent. Before going in, I warn her, be careful. Don't blame me if your beloved son finds out. Come on. Jared greets his mother at the door and introduces me. Mom, this is the uncle I told you about. Your friend. I look at him. Hello, Jared. Your mother often talks about you. She says you're one of the best students in the whole school. Hearing my words, Jared's face lights up with recognition. But then his gaze hardens as he thinks of Vera, a hint of hatred lingering in his polite smile. He clearly wants to harm my daughter and see my reaction. But before he can hide his evil intentions, I see him. Jared says politely, you look so nice and familiar. I smile back, hoping to maintain his false confidence so I can better understand the danger ahead. Jared deliberately squeezes my hand quite tightly. I squeeze back just as firmly and smile. Your grip is quite strong, Jared. The challenge between us is palpable. Just then, a hungry voice echoes through the dining room. Is dinner ready? I'm very hungry. I watch everyone head toward the kitchen. The boy brings the dishes and gestures to our seats. Mom, Uncle, please eat. You'll love today's meal. I accept his invitation and carefully observe how easily he plays the good son. His true thoughts are hidden behind his polite behavior. During dinner, Jared notices his mother suddenly become worried. Mom, what's wrong? His mother pushes away the soup. I didn't order this. It's so hot. I immediately look at Jared. Vera told me you helped her with homework and brought her here for private tutoring. He smiles. Vera is pretty clever. Give her a little guidance and she learns fast. Classmates should help each other. By the way, private tutoring is best done in the hidden room inside the study. My wife suddenly becomes stern. What did you just say? His eyes go toward the bookshelf, and I start looking in that direction too. I reveal his secret. Your mother didn't tell you, my sense of smell is very sharp, and my eyes can see everything hidden behind the shelves. Suddenly, panic spreads through the room. The woman turns to me and shouts, Damien, stop it. You bastard. You were following me. You're calling for your death. I ignore his threat and look at the boy. His innocent face can't hide his dangerous thoughts. You've become so dangerous at such a young age. Do you intend to kill? She steps back. But I point to the hidden room. When you're done eating, come and see what your son has made. Her anger vanishes instantly, replaced by fear. Now she understands I've discovered her son's secret. She stands beside me, frozen. Which masterpiece are you talking about? The boy gives up trying to hide. Since you like hiding things in dirty places so much, I'll just remove that big leaf. Then he speaks strangely. What kind of domination is this? This is my art. After this he looks toward his mother and shouts, "Mom, help me kill it." I ask, pointing at the boy. Is this the good son you raised? Now let's show the police its cover. His mother steps back in fear. No. Leaving all pride behind, she holds my hand. Damien, please don't call the police. She keeps calling my name again and again, holding my hand tighter. She wants to stop me from revealing the truth at any cost. Damien, I will send him to a mental hospital, keep him there for the rest of his life. His son steps back. Mom, have you gone mad? That boy sees his mother on her knees before me. He can't understand why. Why are you kneeling before this worthless man? And why are you calling him Grandpa? I told you to kill it. His mother pleads, grabbing my sleeve. Don't call the police. It wouldn't be right to leave him outside. I'll do whatever you say. There's still hope in her eyes that maybe I'll give her a chance to save her son. I remove her hand. You still think he can be saved? Okay, I'll show you who you've been protecting all along. Jared starts backing away as I advance. Stay away. What are you going to do? I look straight into her eyes. Just look at me. Stop acting. Tell your mom about your biggest secret and what you want to do most. As soon as he hears me, his resistance slowly fades. The boy starts telling the truth in front of his terrified mother. Mom, that girl taken out of that building wasn't actually dead. I found her in the basement. She was crying for help. I gave her medicine and placed her on the operating table. I loved the sound of her voice as she cried, begging me for help. He continues. Her struggle made me more excited until finally, her movements stopped. Then I removed her nails one by one and kept them safely in my collection. He smiles at his mother. All of those things created the most perfect collection I've ever seen. His mother steps back in fear. She finally realizes the monster standing before her. You're the devil. Then I order Jared. The matter isn't over. Tell your mother what you want now. He growls angrily. Revenge on Damien. He ruined my collection and my reputation. That's why I'll ruin his daughter. I'll take dirty pictures of Vera and spread them all over the school on graduation day. I'll destroy her reputation. Then he shouts at his crying mother. Why are you crying, B? You're always out there trapping other men and getting me insulted. Madness is clearly visible on his face. He pounces toward his mother. You should have died long ago. After I strangle you, you'll become part of my collection too. I catch his hands before they reach his mother's neck. He keeps struggling and laughing like a maniac. Die. His mother falls back in fear. Despite being in my grip, he keeps trying to reach her throat. Finally he looks at me and yells, You saw that? Look what a wonderful love and relationship this mother and son have. Then consciousness returns to his eyes. He starts charging at me, trying to break free. Come to your senses. You've controlled everyone with your magic. I say angrily, I was going to save your life and send you to a mental hospital. But you tried to kill your own mother. Every breath you take is a waste. He blames me for his condition and struggles with all his might. This is all because of you. Then he yells, If I can't kill you, we'll both die together. He lunges at me, but I stop him before he can reach me. His final attack only proves he has no remorse left. I take out my phone and call emergency services. I want to report a murder. I tell them vital evidence is hidden in the basement of this family's villa. Jared is subdued. The police are on their way. Now I turn to the woman. Still haven't understood? Jail is too easy for him. Did you think that? The woman is completely shaken. I don't know what will happen next. Damien, please don't leave me. I look at her carefully before she can collapse. We have nowhere else to go. She offers me to stay with her. Come with me. Tonight I'll thoroughly examine whether you're worthy of being with me.
As her fear subsides, her confidence starts returning.
A faint smile appears on my face. I accept her strange offer. You're the boss. I'll listen to you.
She takes my hand and begins leading me out of the ruined house, while police sirens grow closer in the distance.
Just then, a system settlement notice appears.
It announces the entire matter with the dangerous boy on campus is over and my family is safe.
As a reward, I receive 20 million yuan in cash legally deposited through an overseas trust. Now I have complete control over the entire amount.
The system also grants me 10 freedom attribute points, converted into physical fitness and explosive power. My combat reward is master-level martial arts.
My muscle memory is rebuilt.
I gain knowledge of every killing technique in the world.
I have the strength to fight 100 people without weapons. I now have 20 million yuan and tremendous strength. I lack nothing. I look around the entire city, everything that's now under my control.
One thing becomes completely clear: I lack nothing.
My wife stands by the window, following my gaze.
She says, "From now on, you don't need to go to those stupid drinking parties."
She begins handling my resignation and arranging a new place for me to live. Your resignation letter will be sent tomorrow.
I'll arrange a place for you. Her possessive words have no room for negotiation.
You won't meet anyone else except me. Be like an obedient canary. Understand?
I say I could live with her as a dog or a bird.
But I remind her that my anger hasn't completely subsided, there's still tension between us. Wife, calm me down a little. She smiles. It depends on your skill. I'm soon satisfied. Not bad. Just then, our daughter comes to the door.
Dad, where were you yesterday?
Why are you back now?
I make an excuse about urgent work to help a friend.
Then I ask about the amusement park. Vera smiles. It was so much fun, but it felt a little incomplete without you. She makes a request for the next outing.
I want the whole family to go out together next time and have a great time. I pull my wife closer, praise her efforts, and agree.
It's the weekend. No one will cook for us today.
Seeing me behave like this in front of the kids, my wife immediately gives me an order.
Husband, wash your hands and come eat. I agree without arguing. Then I take my wife's hand.
To be honest, you've endured so much with me all these years, and you have very few new clothes.
Come, I'll take you shopping today.
I point to the nearby shops.
Buy whatever you like. My wife looks at the luxury mall. Everything is so expensive there. She expresses her concern. We still have a home loan. I smile. Don't worry, wife. We're not short on money now. Just then, a shop clerk yells at my wife. Hey! Don't touch that. Madam, this dress is a film blend. If your hands aren't clean and it gets stained, can you afford it? She points to the dress.
It's this season's new design. One piece costs 58,000 yuan. Then she says sarcastically, "Sorry, I just wanted to see how you'd talk to me."
Now just watch. She signals us to go out. Look, go out and turn left. Uniqlo is there. You can take a look comfortably. We're a members-only store.
If you can't afford it, don't come here to enjoy the AC and stop my business.
My wife pulls my hand. Honey, let it go. This is too expensive. Let's get out of here.
But I don't let her leave in disgrace.
Who said we can't afford it? Then I look at the clerk's outfit. Your entire outfit must cost less than 500 yuan, and yet you're showing so much attitude? Get out of here. She immediately calls security. Don't force me. I'll call security. The clerk taunts us. You're calling your manager with that stupid card? Who are you trying to scare? I pick up my card.
Manager, this is a 100 million yuan black gold card. The manager comes running and apologizes.
Sir, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were here. I point to the clothes. This one and the ones in the row next to it. My wife panics. Honey, stop it. Don't order so many things. Have you gone mad? She's shocked by the prices. That's 80,000 and that's 100,000. Even if we sell the house, we can't afford all this. Vera starts encouraging me. Don't stop, Mom and Dad. Dad, you continue. You're so cool.
I decide to make the clerk regret her attitude.
Don't make the mistake of underestimating us. Don't worry, I'm very rich. Then I point to several clothes. I don't want these. Pack the rest in my wife's size. This entire order is worth millions. And get this clerk out of my sight.
The manager nods immediately.
Yes, she'll be fired right now. Get her out of here. Then I turn to my wife. Honey, I told you. No one will talk to you like you're small.
My wife looks at me differently, teasing.
Honey, today I'm seeing a new side of you. How dominating you've become. Your body is as hot as a furnace.
She leans closer to the warmth and whispers, I'm afraid I might burn you, but I want to lose myself completely in your arms. I smile and reward her. You don't have to take off this nightgown tonight.
My wife's response becomes playful, a little mischievous. But you asked for it. You were being quite fierce just a moment ago, weren't you?
Then her confidence wanes a bit.
Honey, I'm sorry. Slow down. I'm afraid I won't be able to handle you like this.
My wife's complaints come too late.
It's too late to say this. Honey, slow down a bit.
Later, my wife begins to notice the changes in me.
Honey, you've changed so much recently. She explains, why don't you like this new version of me?
I loved you before, you were always so upset and sad. But now you've become decisive, not just in your work, but in my life too.
You've become so dominating with me. Just a moment ago, I felt like I was melting in your arms. I look at my wife honestly. I didn't fulfill my responsibilities properly in the past.
You and Vera had to endure so much. I hold her hands and promise. From now on, as long as I'm here, no one will bother you or Vera. My words give her courage. Honey, as long as I hear these words from you, I won't be afraid of anything.
Then she looks toward Vera's future. Once Vera gets admitted to a good university, our family's life will definitely improve.
But her joy quickly turns to worry.
There's just one thing, you've become so good and successful now.
I'm afraid that young, beautiful girls outside will steal you away from me.
I laugh it off. Crazy girl, what are you thinking?
She calms down and sets her own conditions. Seriously, husband, just keep this family in your heart forever.
Always love me and Vera. That's enough for me.
Late one night, a sudden knock at the door changes everything.
My wife asks, is something wrong? The boss is back. I immediately look at him. Which boss?
Finally, the criminal reveals the real threat. He's the top boss behind Nightshade Bar, named Wait.
He controls the entire city's underground banks.
He's been hiding abroad for a whole year and just returned tonight. Upon his return, he checks all the accounts and sees I haven't paid him any profits or sent new girls to the factory in months.
He suspects someone cheated him. While looking through the old booking list, he spots Vera's photo.
The report is even more damning. Vera is the same top-grade product Alice previously reported, and now Wait knows. As soon as Wait realizes the girl hasn't been delivered, he explodes.
Why haven't the top-grade materials been brought to me for inspection?
If I don't see them by tomorrow night, I'll chop you up and feed you to the dogs.
Warnings immediately lock Vera as a target. Alerts flash before my eyes.
Malice has reached maximum level.
Threat level has risen to SSS. In the next 24 hours, Vera could suffer irreparable mental damage. Immediate action is essential. That name finally brings back the entire story hidden in my mind. Wait is the one who ruined my entire family's life. My fondness is replaced by cold anger. I laugh. Wait, now I remember everything about you. You're the monster from the original story. I recall the darkest chapter clearly.
Wait takes a liking to Vera and sends mercenaries to attack our home, trying to forcibly take my daughter away. This is the most dangerous future she could face.
But now I'm completely at peace. So he's the one behind this. I calm myself.
There's no need to panic. If he wants to investigate, let him.